Hello friends, it's me, and today let's watch top 10 things you didn't know about Apple and iPhones from TrendCrave Reuploads. Together, let's go, let's start. Thank you. Fun fact, TrendCrave Reuploads, the video came from TrendCrave, which is actually Nolan from MrBeast. So, yeah, the more you know, I guess. Thank you, let's start.
The first iPhone was invented in 1983. It wasn't actually a smartphone though in traditional terms. Instead, it was a landline phone with a built-in stylus-controlled interface. So not all that different considering it's been 30 years plus since it was made. The phone was designed by Apple computer developer Hartmut Esslinger and offers some impressive foreshadowing of modern products.
Notice it's called Apple phone, not Apple iPhone.
Even if it never was actually released to the public, it's still the only Apple prototype not to get a traditional consumer release. Back in 2012, Apple sold 340,000 iPhones a day on average. Regardless of what you think about iPhones, that is a freakishly astonishing amount.
In this current day and age, right, if I'm not wrong, for every 10 people out there, probably 2 or 3 individuals is using an iPhone. 2% I guess.
People have a deep passion for iPhones and
Apple. 20%. Aga 20%.
Products, but I guarantee that you do not have as much commitment as this Japanese fan who camped for 7 months for a product that wasn't even announced for at least 6 of them. He queued for 7 months for an iPhone 6. That's just crazy.
That is genuinely insane. You're way too ahead of the curve, man, bro. It's I don't know, man. I don't know.
Brazil is hands down the worst place to buy an iPhone. Unfortunately for Apple, they can't market their phones in Brazil because someone else owns the trademark. This makes Brazil the most expensive place to buy one, with an average cost of around $1,222 each phone. There's a very good chance that Apple wouldn't be the tech monster it is today without the instantly iconic Apple symbol. What many people don't know is that this wasn't always the face of Apple. Their very first icon was a crest featuring an image of Isaac Newton reading a book under an apple tree, designed by forgotten co-founder Ronald Wayne. Needless to say, it does not look very good.
And notice the apple is being highlighted.
Speaking of Apple co-founder Ronald Wayne, he sold his 10% share of the company for $800. Today, that would be worth over $35 billion. He's probably not the happiest man in the world, but he was quoted saying, "I have never had the slightest pangs of regret because I made the best decision with the information available to me at the time. My contribution was not so great that I felt I had been diddled away within anyway."
Well, I respect his gentlemanness, alright? His gentleman demeanor. How I pronouncing the word correctly. If it was any other individual on this planet Earth, hundreds of dollars becoming billions of dollars. Ouch.
This next one is going to make your stomach turn inside out. Next time you're thinking about asking Siri a really messed up question or anything in general, remember that Siri actually stores everything you ask it for up to 2 years. Back a couple years ago, there was a skydiver who dropped his iPhone 4 in the middle of a jump from 13,500 feet in the air. Probably expecting some sort of eye pancake, he tracked the phone a half a mile away to where it landed on top of a building and not into a crowd of unsuspecting people. Impressively, the screen was cracked, but it could still answer incoming calls.
No way!
If you were to break down only memory, processing, and broadband communications power, duplicating the iPhone back in 1991 would have cost you roughly $3.56 million, and that's not including everything else. It's already...
Well, I'm so glad that technology have advanced so much over the decades. Thank you so much to all the pioneers in the technological field. Thank you so much.
Been established that Apple weren't the first people to register the iPhone's trademark in at least Brazil, but they had bigger problems in the wake of the phone's general announcement in 2007, when a counterclaimant emerged to say that they had already nipped the trademark away. Those trademark owners, Cisco, had protected the name iPhone for a VoIP device that allowed its customers to use Skype without a computer. Somewhat suspiciously, Cisco's iPhone launched 22 days before Apple's iPhone was announced, and though the case was settled, both parties kept rights to the iPhone name.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Once again, thank you so much to TrendCrave Reuploads for this video from TrendCrave, which is Nolan from MrBeast. So yeah, thank you. Subscribe. Thank you.